Alright, y'all, we have to talk about Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou with MMA gloves on, 4-ounce gloves. That'd be crazy, huh? Alright, so first, let's take a moment to acknowledge Tyson Fury's savageness, right? If you watch the way he got knocked out, and I'm pretty sure literally he got knocked out, but then came to his senses within the 10-second count. Dude, if you watch the way he got hit in the first fight with Deontay Wilder, and that he came back from that like Lazarus rose from the dead, dude, Tyson Fury is one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet, okay? And I say that not in terms of like all around fighting ability, but I'm talking about strictly mentality. Tyson Fury is as tough as they come, man. Hard as nails, bro. This dude is tougher than the toughest dude in the room. You know, Tyson Fury is the real deal. His little brother, I can't say so much, man. You know, Will Fury, if you want that work, dude, I'm 5'9". I'm 155 pounds. We'll fight an exhibition match, dude. Once I get a little bit of publicity behind me, dude, I'll piece you the fuck up, dude. I'm not afraid of your ass, bro. You kissing dudes on TV and shit, bro. In a boxing match, dude, I'll go up against anybody, bro. It's boxing. In a boxing match with boxing rules, I'll fight King Kong, dude. I'm not afraid of anybody with boxing gloves on. Not even Mike Tyson, and that dude will make me shit my pants being in the same room as him, you know? But Tyson Fury, the fact that he's agreeing to fight Ngannou with 4-ounce gloves on, mixed martial arts 4-ounce gloves on, this makes the conversation completely different. I believe if Ngannou, look, man, who was trying to talk shit about Ngannou yesterday? Who was saying this? Like, oh, it just doesn't translate. I think it was Josh Thompson and my man, the greatest ref of all time. I don't know why I'm blanking out right now. On my man's, dude. Big John McCarthy. Somebody was saying like, oh, it does, I think it was Josh Thompson, because you know how he gets sometimes, my man Josh. They're like, it just doesn't, you know, striking doesn't translate over into boxing. Shut up, dude. Shut up. You know what translates? My bank account, dude. The wiring from the promotion to my bank account. That's what works, bro. That's what translates. If anybody thinks, look, man, I'm not saying Francis Ngannou doesn't think that he could go in there and beat a Tyson Fury, an Anthony Joshua, an Andy Ruiz, a Deontay Wilder. But what I am saying for sure is the majority of the reasoning behind that, and the reason behind why people fight to begin with, and Francis Ngannou, a great example, is for money, dog. What are you guys, stupid? What are we talking about? So, and rightfully so, man. I think it's pretty fucked up that we're gonna talk about one of the baddest dudes on the planet, the heavyweight champion of the fucking world, doesn't have the freedom to go co-promote and go fight in a different organization. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? And where it gets really weird is it's like the UFC does have the power to do these things. Now, you know, I'm speaking from an ignorant place. I don't know the business to that extent, but you've seen it in like the BMF title. You've seen it in the Mayweather-McGregor. You've seen it in just where they break the rules, where they put you know, somebody who's not even in the rankings up against a champion. Like we see the UFC break the rules all the time. So for them to not be willing to do it with Francis Ngannou is, to me, that's like a shame for the universe, man. We're talking about Francis Ngannou, dude. So I think the only other person that might be able to get away with it is like John Jones, right? Who wouldn't want to see John Jones, Tyson Fury in a boxing match with MMA gloves on? Shit, dude. Shit, bro. That's what the fight we should be talking about, y'all. But Tyson Fury, I think his confidence is something to behold. I think his toughness is about as tough as they come. I think his willingness to put on MMA gloves, you know what I mean? That's kind of meeting halfway a little bit with Francis. I think that's some noble shit. That's like some knight shit, you know? That's some swinging a sword on some samurai shit. That's noble shit, dude. That's honorable shit. That's like a true gladiator right there. He's like, not only will I fight you, but I'll do it where you're comfortable. And dude, I think if that happens, you know, I think we see Tyson Fury knocking Ngannou out. You know what I mean? I think we see him getting caught by a fucking devastating right hand by Ngannou, and maybe recovering from it. You know, when Ngannou strikes, man, a lot of his shit comes from here. And I mean, the amount of power that he could generate from swinging from his hips is absurd. But you know, you start swinging from here, I told you guys in the other video, man, when people start swinging like that, you come right down the middle. When people start swinging fucking wild, throwing these wild hooks, bam, right down the middle, and you might get tagged by, they might be able to finish the rotation of that swing, but you tagging them prior to them hitting you, it's like, it's gonna completely take away the momentum of that punch. So, you know, if Ngannou comes swinging like this at Tyson Fury, bro, bop, 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 right down the middle, dude. Might even just be a hook or a uppercut or some shit. I don't know, man. I love the conversation. I love Tyson Fury. I'm telling you, go watch those fights, how the damage that he takes, and that's what Rocky's about, dude. How much you could take and keep moving forward, how much you can, you know, how much you could respond to adversity. Awesome conversation, awesome fight. Literally some Thriller in Manila type shit. Have to watch, must watch. Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, it's a must see. Man, I wish the best of Francis Ngannou and his team in terms of the negotiation aspects that he's going through right now. I know it's tough. I mean, the UFC is a shark in a pond. You know what I mean? Like, UFC's the real deal, man, and I have so much love for the UFC. Fuck the Venom deal. You know, like my man Luke Rockhold said, is like, we're wearing snakes. Like, you're telling me I'm the middleweight champion of the world at 185 pounds and I got a snake on my uniform? What are we doing, bro? So, you know, and then the things like Paddy Pimblett versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone, or Anderson Silva versus Israel Adesanya. I don't like that shit. But other than that, I love what Dana White did with his company. You know, I love his ambition, his drive, and his hard work. And I kind of love his business savviness too, man. Like, the dude just don't care. And the dude is an old school mob mentality guy from Boston, man. And it is what it is, bro. Business is cutthroat. And if you spend any time in a rougher neighborhood, you learn really quick that that's real life, man. You know what I mean? It's how much money I can make. You know, not about how I'm gonna make your situation better. It's like, what are you gonna do for me? So that's a crazy fight, man. We'll talk about it more. Let me know what y'all think about that.